King Charles's youngest brother and his wife, Edward and Sophie, have been honoured with a new title, months after Queen Elizabeth's death. The royal pair will now be known as the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. The official announcement published on the royals' official website says in part, His Majesty the King has been pleased to confer the Dukedom of Edinburgh upon the Prince Edward Earl of Wessex and Forfar on the occasion of His Royal Highness's 59th birthday. When Edward married Sophie in 1999, his late mother the Queen made it known that she wanted him and Sophie to become the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh upon the deaths of herself and Prince Philip. Upon Charles ascending the throne, he granted his eldest son, Prince William, the title of Prince of Wales, but Edward was not given the Dukedom of Edinburgh, and it caused everyone to ask why. It was likely held for a special occasion like Edward's birthday. Edward and Sophie will undoubtedly make an incredible Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. They deserve much recognition as their work isn't covered as widely as the Prince and Princess of Wales. They deserve every success, and the upgrade in title will reflect that. Moreover, Edward and Sophie's son James is the new Earl of Wessex, and as a result, their daughter Lady Louise will not get an upgrade in title. She had the opportunity to become Princess Louise when she turned 18, but declined to focus on her studies at St Andrews in Scotland. Charles decided not to make the Duke of Edinburgh title pass to James. Instead, upon Edward's death, the title will return to the crown. The question is, did Harry and Meghan know that Prince Edward was to be made the Duke of Edinburgh and schedule Lilibet's christening so that they could announce first and steal his thunder? The baby hadn't been christened in 21 months, and they chose now to do a small ceremony at home, which would have been quick and easy to execute. Even if they weren't in the loop, Eugene would have surely known. Edward was promised that title 23 years ago, and they announced their children's change in status 2 days before. It's typical, yet still so disappointing. They can't let anyone have a moment, can they? Whilst Edward's announcement was made by King Charles and Buckingham Palace, the Sussexes' announcement had to be made by themselves and through Cheesy People magazine, with not one word from Buckingham Palace, King Charles or the royal family. The Sussexes are too far up their own bums to see their titles not only mean nothing in America, but also to the royal family and the rest of the world. They continue to be a global laughingstock. The kids have their titles now, and what does it mean? Nothing. The only place their parents can use it is tabloid titles and announcements. They can't cry and whine about kids not having the titles now. What's next for them? What else are they going to whine about now? The thing is, who even wants to buy Princess Lily as a brand? It can't be anything but bland, talentless, overpriced and tasteless because Meghan is the one controlling it. And she is bland, talentless and overpriced and tasteless. Piers Morgan mused on his Talk TV show how Harry and Meghan cannot criticise the royal institution and claim living as a member of the British royal family is like living in a prison. If they allow their offspring to take part in traditions, they've slammed. They kept telling the world how bad the royal family was. It's a prison camp, etc., and all the royals want to get away from it. But now they want to give their kids titles, Morgan questioned when chatting with his guests. He continued, they don't live anywhere near the royal family. They don't do any duties and they live in a mansion in California. It's a rank hypocrisy yet again from these two.